Okay, so if I go over here, and then I go.
What Carl? I thought you were a sizzle. You know, the good boy though. No, Carl.
Carl,
no.
down.
No,
yeah,
no.
Carl.
Back.
Carl, lie down. Carl, go lie
Back.
down. Go lie down. Go
Down.
Try to be a good boy today. Just try. I know it's hard for you. Down.
Good boy. Down.
Okay. There we go. See, it's working. Right there. And we're a minute early.
We're a minute early.
Yeah.
Okay.
A minute early, that's a lot for me. Could have done more stuff. Could have brought the goats in. Ran out of time. Okay. I got my questions. Okay. Let's see if I show up here.
Come with the belly. You want white or do you want brown?
Brown.
Cover like that?
Okay, so, oh, there's a 2-minute delay.
What?
There's a 2-minute delay on this thing. Okay, yeah, so sit down. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay.
I can't hear you.
We go through all this. Do you need to put your seat up? Or just make your seat go up? Or just change the
No,
channel?
seat up over here.
Okay.
How's
Not
that?
too far.
Is that better?
Flying out the window. Looks fine to me. Down the volume. Okay, people are saying hello. Did the assessment happen today? Nobody showed up today.
Nobody?
Well, the Verizon did, so that we solved the Verizon problem.
Really?
But nobody. They called last week, said it was Tuesday. They talked to Elizabeth and I were on the phone because it was on speakerphone. And I was driving. I didn't write down the time, but they said Tuesday. Elizabeth remembered Tuesday. Nobody knew the time, but what's her name was home. Whoops. Mary was home all day, and nobody showed up. But the Verizon showed up, which is good. And they fixed the Verizon problems. I know that you don't necessarily worry about that, but the Verizon problem is
Well, who were all these people that said they were going to show up?
It was the nursing group, your elderly people from here, that they have to go and they have to approve your, they have to see whether we can, they know your stuff, they see whether what we have, the solution is gonna work. So we have to prove to them that we can manage it.
I see.
And the concern is the size of the bathroom and the size of you.
The size of me?
Do the math. It's a very narrow bathroom.
It is.
But you've been doing great, and we came up with a solution of that thing that we were going to buy. So you don't have to get up.
Oh, the thing.
The
yes.
thing. I don't want to talk about it because it's like.
It's a very strange thing.
You might want to talk about it, but it's outside.
Well, I had it on me, or sort of, when I was in Boston at Beth Israel Hospital. It's this thing you just sit in it, you just wear it, and the urine goes up on the wall in a bucket.
But it's not a catheter.
No.
Okay, that's all the information we need. And I found it on, Judy sent me the link, and we can buy that, and then you don't have to get up in the middle of the night.
That's true.
And that will solve a lot. So that's what I'm hoping will get you out of here and into the cabin.
I think, well, that would be lovely. That was lovely.
People are
You'd
saying,
like it going, you'd like it traveling. Anyway, it's very strange.
I don't need one. Yes, thank you. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna drive down the highway with a tube hanging out the side, just so I don't have to stop. Yeah, sometimes I stop only because I have to get gas and food. So I can.
Well, if I had had one of those things when I was delivering magazines, I would have been so happy. Because every time I turned around, I had to go to the job.
It's probably. Why do we have to bring these things up during mail call? It's probably cleaner than going into some of the rest areas that I go to when I'm driving back.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah. So.
Anyway,
I don't know. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know what this thing
on we go.
does or whatever.
It's a very interesting.
I don't know if it's comfortable.
It was very comfortable. It's very closely related to the suction thing of the dentist.
Oh.
The suction.
Yep.
of the dentist deal.
I'm sure somebody made $1 million on it.
Huh?
I'm sure somebody made $1 million on
I'm
it.
sure they should have.
Back when you invented your peer thing.
That's right.
You know, back, I don't know how old I was. I was at an impressionable age, probably like 20. And what you did was, she took a handled jug, like a plastic milk jug, and cut it in such a way that it still had a little bit of a scoop thing and a handle and a scoop thing. And that worked as allowed her to go into a bathroom and stand up and pee. She said the only problem was being in the women's bathroom when your feet are facing the wrong way and there's a tinkling noise in the
People noticed it.
Yeah. But that was literally
Hope
4 years
Daughter.
ago. Now maybe people are used to it, but
Hope Daughter and I, the two of us, look, their feet are pointed the wrong way.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, but literally this is her invention. She
Oh yeah.
cut it off of and if you think about it, you cut off the milk jug. You have a handle
Yep.
with, I think there was a hole, I don't remember that, but it had the plastic milk jug.
It worked fine.
Yeah, it worked fine.
The problem started with I had so many young girls as 4-H members. We'd go anywhere in the truck hauling like 6 horses and 4 kids or 8 kids or whatever.
Yeah,
All girls, and they all had to go out and pee, and it just took forever. And you know, that's
and also there are horse girls that don't pee in stalls now.
really.
Yeah, I mean, since I got caught peeing on the stall, I'm always nervous about it. Yeah, growing up was always like such a normal thing. Everybody just pees in the stalls, but nowadays in barns they have bathrooms for peeing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. It's a good topic for conversation. And the funny thing is every time I get on a horse, I always pee before I get on because I don't want to fall off, hit the ground, and not be able to move, and have to pee. So.
How did we get into this?
Yep.
Oh. Then there was the guy who delivered the hay. And decided he'd go around just behind the barn and just sort of pee in the manure pile, but he didn't realize that was full on camera. So we were able to call his boss before he even got home.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, on we go.
So, you had a visitor today? You had a couple visitors today. Who?
Bud came.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I saw him sneaking across the parking lot.
Yes.
We're like, I was with Judy. We're like, is that Bud? Yep.
Yes.
So Bud came. That was nice.
Yep.
And Mary came,
Mary.
and Judy and I came.
Yep.
And we have Carl on the floor who's sleeping, but Carl is here too. And Marky was here. Mary came this morning. She's had a lot going on today.
Yes, I did. Today was better than yesterday.
So one person and Nick came last night.
That's true.
Nick came last night. The one person that hasn't come is Elizabeth, and it's because she has a wicked cough. So she's not feeding at Meredith tonight. I'm banning her. She came out. I'm feeding this morning, out in the freezing cold, and she's like, "I'll come help you." And she's like coughing like a deep-seated cough.
Oh.
And so she should not be out it's cold out, and so she should be inside. So she's not feeding at Meredith or anywhere. She's got to stay in the house till that cough gets better. So she's not, and I don't want her to.
Those horses at Meredith, you throw hay and water at them, they'll be all right for weeks.
The horses at Meredith are between Kate, Pam, all of those people. They're their children. They treat them with warm meals every night. I feel like I feel that because I have to feed at Meredith tonight, and Elizabeth's like, make sure you cuddle Ted, and Chester likes it. You know, you gotta put the warm water in for Chester, not the cool water. You know, I'm like, Jesus.
Oh,
Give him a scoop of grain. So yes, we're trying to keep Elizabeth healthy, and that keeps her inside. So you'll see her when she's inside. She's either shopping or online chats.
she goes out in public, hacking away.
No, she's either shopping online.
Oh,
That's why we get all those boxes, or she's chatting online. So
I see.
she's always around. So that's going on, and we did the frames here last night. It's not going as well as I hoped, but I took a picture of all the gray frames and all the pictures that are going to be available for purchase online.
It didn't go as well as you thought?
Well, I'm realizing that the shipping is going to be really expensive.
How much is it?
I don't know yet, but Judy said, I thought it was going to be, well, right now it's set for $8.99, so if you want to buy a framed picture, go out and buy one now, because the shipping's $8.99. I'm going to go to the post office, because what I did with the shirts is I just took an average of the shipping. But Judy said to ship out the frames, how much was it for she said it was $15 to ship out the frames for the henny penny. How much was it to ship out the calendars?
I don't know. I know that postage is lethal, but I know that also, you check with UPS.
I did do with UPS, it was more expensive. I'm going to go tomorrow. We're going to get settled. Either way,
Somehow we'll get about it.
the calendars are set at $25 and $8.99 shipping. And you know what? If we don't make a lot of money on the calendars, that's fine. No, they're not calendars. The pictures. If people want pictures, they're out there. They're right now. We have them in the silver, the gray frame. They look really nice. But we also have a blue and a walnut that you can pick from. But those are the pictures that we're going to offer. Someone asked about pictures of Mo, and I got to figure out how to print them for Mo. But yeah, so the frame pictures are really nice.
They are nice.
And if you want to buy them, then they're available for sale currently under the shop merchandise.
Or you could drive over on a Sunday and pick them up.
Or you could drive over on a Sunday and pick them up. They're there. And also, I'm working on getting the new Wednesday penny board up, all that sort of stuff. So it's why not sell only the picture. Whoever buys it, figure out the frame. We could do that too. But then just sell the picture and get the. But the frames are so nice. They're glass.
They are very nice frames. The other thing is, it's tough to send those pictures. We're going to have to put a piece of plywood on each side anyway.
Yeah, I guess we could roll them. Yeah, the frame is
No,
fine.
rolling.
Yeah, the frame
They're awfully
they're
nice
frame.
pictures.
It's glass. The frames are glass and engineered wood on the sides. So they're nice. It's not a. I did not go with the cheap frames. So they're there. If people want them, they're there. If not, that's fine too.
Apparently, this is what I'm going to be doing here.
Yes, she's fulfillment.
I've got all the pictures here on the ledge, and I've got a bunch of frames,
and when we get an order in, she's going to have to frame them. If I could turn, right now, I wish I could show you what we have. The phone, you guys hopefully can hear us okay. The phone is actually duct taped to something to hold it up because, God, everything's breaking. The tripod it normally sits on is also broken. So I came over here with a roll of duct tape and a phone. I was going to duct tape it to like the wall, but it seems to be working fine. Yep.
tied to my
Check out
monkey fist baking outfit. Works?
Yeah. Someone also had some suggestions on sending these pictures, so I'm just in the infancy stages. But right now, I figured get them out there. $8.99. That'll cover everything. So yeah, that's going to cover the shipping for now. So and other things that are happening. Charlie's still lame from his kick. I'm not sure if it's a kick. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Charlie is. People have asked about Charlie. He got kicked by Woody, and he's very lame. And I've given him a lot of sympathy. I don't want to call the vet because the vet's not going to understand that Charlie's a donkey, and he's going to want to X-ray it. And if there's, when you have a broken leg on a horse, they, we're not going down that route. So we know that Charlie's we're treating him. I think I might actually keep him in and give him some pain. He's also a donkey, which he's really sad about his.
He's what?
He looks really sad because even when he's not hurt, he has a very sad look at him. So we're bringing him in, and we're doing the best we can to keep him comfortable. Hopefully, he'll get better. I mean, Chester by the way, my horse that many people have seen when I got, you know the story of Chester. Chester, when I first got him, got kicked by another horse, and I thought we were going to put it, the vet came down and wanted to x-ray his shoulder, and he said if his shoulder's broken, he'll probably, it depends on the break, but if it is broken, then we should put him down. And if there's two breaks, there's one that if it heals, it'll heal 100%, the other that if it's broken, he'll always be lame. And I was like, you know what, we love Chester, he's a pet. Go away, we don't want to take the x-ray. And fortunately, it turned out I didn't want the stress, so I was like, you know what, he might be lame for the rest of his life. Not this, he's like, he'll be serviceably, like he'll be able to walk around, but he's never going to be, able to be ridden or do anything. But he'll just be a pet if he has that kind of break. And therefore he recommended putting him down. And I was like, well, no, we're a sanctuary, so we're not going to get an x-ray. We're just going to take, and Chester must have had the good kind of break because he is 100% sound. And since then, I have gotten his shoulder x-rayed, and it is fine for jumping in this, because I wanted to make sure that he would be okay. I have since gotten up the courage to get him x-rayed.
That's where we rode Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's fine. So that's why we've not had the vet out. It's not because we don't want to have the vet out, it's because I keep saying, no, I don't want to know, he'll be fine.
You gotta realize we have a personal relationship with this vet anyway.
Yeah, so they probably know.
I think I knew him as a teenager. Because he worked down at Charlie Lane's.
Yeah, we probably met him as a teenager, Yeah, so. We've known Brian for a long time. Yeah.
Nice guy, I like it. He puts up with a lot.
Yeah, he's not allowed to retire, and he's not getting any younger either.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to say how old he is, but I know how old he is. He's old.
Wow.
And I can say that to his face, because he knows how old I am, and I'm getting old. It's happening all around us, but.
Right.
One is a queen, even her, found her wandering around Wanda. Yeah, Wanda. So, any questions for us today? Carlene, want to talk about your...
I haven't had an awful lot go on around here. We had a school of exercising today.
How was that?
It was great fun. I really sort of poo-pooed the idea of sitting around going like this. But by God, the guy wore us out in about 20 minutes. I was tired.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick up my legs anymore. He had me doing strange things.
You're in rehab. That's what you're supposed to do.
I know. I did it.
Good.
And he said, now go back to your rooms and do all that, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Okay?
Joanne Wood said that Brian rented a house from her family next to Charlie Lane's. Yeah. His mother's from Rockport, too, in 1964. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't even born then. His parents rented a house, and my family lived there for a couple of years. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not nice. Yeah, so Brian's been around here a long time. And he works very hard.
He works very hard, and he's a bright guy.
Yeah.
So when you ask him what sometimes is a simple question, you'll get a long, educated answer, which sometimes you don't understand. But,
yeah.
He's a bright guy.
Yeah, well, my issue sometimes is that he works with a lot of really high-end competitive horses and people with a lot of money to ride these competitive horses, and we're not one of those. So he doesn't understand where we're like, no, we're, the approaches that we take. So, yeah. What have you been watching on TV, Carlene?
I like the donkey stall.
And she likes the donkey stall. Oh, you moved it over there.
We moved it over
Did you
there.
unplug it? Is it still plugged in at all?
Huh?
Did you unplug the whole thing, or is it plugged in over there?
It's plugged in over there.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
I'm hoping that you'll get it started again for me.
Okay, so, yeah.
Not working.
so I had her set up with the Netflix and the Donkey Cam over here. And the Yard Cam, she likes the Yard Cam during the day, so she can text us. The other day, Elizabeth and I was in the car, and Elizabeth and Michelle were in the yard, and we stopped and we had a chat. And we're all sitting there, talking about Michelle's the person that's moving onto Goldy's farm at some point in the future. She's going to help out with Carlene and everything else. We're super excited about her. She's a great fit. She is also, I'm going off on a tangent, but she's also an advocate for seniors and helped her parents. She had two parents that she helped for 7 years pass on. She's a photographer. She used to work.
She fits.
She used to work at the
It's a bit of a
racetrack.
knot too.
She is a bit of a knot. I've known her since we were doing animal episodes, so we go way back. And she's just sold her house and is kind of in between houses and trying to figure out what she wants to do, whether she wants to stay up here in the cold or go someplace warm. So she's coming onto the farm to help, because at this point I'm feeling like we could use some help.
Yeah.
Why was I talking? So we're standing in the yard, and I'm talking to Michelle and Elizabeth. I'm in the car, and all of our phones are going off, and Carlene's like, "There's 3 people in the yard that are talking. Who are they?"
Well, they've been talking for a very long time.
Yeah. So she likes to watch the yard cam too.
I didn't miss it.
Yeah, because on Netflix you can go into YouTube and pick it up there. It's kind of so that's good.
It's not easy, but I can find it.
Yeah. So, and the other thing that I was working on, I've been spending my nights working on trying to get organized. And the other thing that I did was I have it so that all the nursing homes can go to. You'll see I changed the menu on the Goldy's Farm website, and you'll see book a visit from the mobile team, and you can just click on a nursing home can go there, click on that, look at the availabilities, click on a day, book it, and it automatically pops into the calendar. And we don't, because between Judy, the way it works now is they contact Judy through scheduling at Goldy's Farm. Judy calls back, she gives or contacts them, they talk back and forth, they pick the time, the availability, what days are you open, what days in the calendar, blah, blah, blah. It's like 5 different emails, and now it's just, they can do it online, so it's great. I'm sure that you've had all your vaccines. Have you had all your vaccines?
I have. I have to call the drugstore and see what there's one that I have to check on.
Okay. Yeah.
It's one of those you have every year, and the drugstore keeps track of it. That drugstore down on the center.
Okay, all right, yeah. Well, usually Judy's on top of all that stuff, and you got to be careful of.
My COVID stuff is up to date.
Yeah. People are. How's the food here?
Who?
How's the food here?
Well, it's a problem. If they come around, they ask you what you want, and give you a list, so you say what you like, and that's not what you get. It's practically guaranteed that it will be something else. You get a strip of paper with something else on it, and your name spelled wrong, and then a whole bunch of things that are not on your tray.
Okay.
And
but you eat it. Do you eat it anyways?
Yeah.
She's not starving to death. I brought her dinner the other night, and yes. Let's see. Betty Tingley asked if food can be delivered to her. Yes, food can be.
Oh, really? Here?
Yeah. She can.
Oh, wow.
Or I bring her food. She's not starving to death. But I have not brought her a mango smoothie, which I have not gotten a mango smoothie. It's kind of cold. It's so cold outside.
They're expensive too.
Yeah. So I have not brought her a mango smoothie.
No, and they weigh me daily.
How's that going?
Well, it's going very well. So I'm not overeating.
Okay.
And it's a good opportunity to lose weight.
Okay, that's
So
good.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And,
I learned an interesting little tidbit about Judy today.
What?
Judy, who's one of the few people I know that weighs less than I do, and I don't know if she, So, she weighed 190 pounds when she was pregnant with her son.
Wow.
Judy, yeah.
Wow.
She said she would take chocolate graham crackers and buy them in bulk and just put them on her belly while she sat there and watched TV. Because
I wouldn't have thought it.
I weighed 174 when I had Goldy.
Really?
And then I had like a 8-pound baby. The rest was just me. It's a little unfortunate, but yep.
Okay.
So let's see. The shingles and do we have a shingle shot for you? Well, you've got your shingles, right?
I don't know.
Did we do that? I got a shingle shot.
I think I've had a single.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had this. Still a little bit of pneumonia.
Oh, is there? You can get one for pneumonia?
Is there a pneumonia shot you're supposed to get? I think so.
I'm not a good. I don't really keep up with that stuff. So yeah, I have had my COVID shot, but not recently. I've had 4 of them, but not recently. And you know, we should keep up to date with everything because when we're in nursing homes, we're always getting breeds on. I'm sitting there holding a rabbit, and they're patting the rabbit, and it's a little bit gross. Sometimes we wear masks.
I haven't even met these rabbits yet.
I can bring them in.
Why don't you bring me a
I
rabbit?
just walk by, you know, every time we come in here, there's a different animal that we're dragging in. I'll bring a rabbit tomorrow. I can bring the rabbits. I'll
You
bring
have
the
to bring
rabbits.
both rabbits, or could you bring one
I
rabbit?
could probably bring one, but they like to I think they like to be together. They're so friendly.
Oh.
They're so friendly, yeah. So, and I gotta remember, last night I forgot to shut at night I've got to remember to lock them in at night. Do we need to lock them in at night?
Oh, whatever.
Because they're in the enclosed, that's what they're in
They're getting out.
white thing. No, they're not, nobody's getting out, but it's got that wire mesh on the inside. And Elizabeth's afraid something's gonna break in again.
Elizabeth's just gonna have to get used to that kind of nonsense.
Yeah, I don't want it, but it has wire mesh and wood. I don't see, like it keeps everything out and it keeps everything in.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to lock them in at night because
If they can get through that, then they can get through whatever you want.
that's a good point. Yeah.
It's like the coach.
Yes. It have to be like a bear to get through.
Yeah.
Yes, there is some coffee in the background. That's what we're talking about. RSV. Yeah, that's a. Are the rabbits named? Whoever? Yeah. See, I had to send access to Matt from Mosaic, who I've talked to in a long time, to get your password to get into Mosaic to figure out who won. So that's the delay there.
Okay.
And so I'll work on that tonight. The fox would get them, but how would the fox get in? It's literally it's not a huge. It's about the size of this room. Is their their home. They've got this station where they could go into the little barn thing and you can close it up at night. Sorry, I'll finish my conversation. And it's wire mesh, like chicken mesh, and then it's on wood. I don't see how a fox would get in there. I don't see how a fox.
We don't have a lot of them around anyway.
I have seen a fox.
Oh, I've seen
But
them.
would a fox? The fox.
These
rabbits
rabbits are pretty good size.
Yeah, the rabbits are bigger than a fox. They're 25 pounds, and the fox is actually probably less than 25
Yeah,
pounds.
the foxes are very big, actually.
I can see the fox with getting a chicken, but not. Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna lock them in tonight, but I'm gonna reassess because I think that we should be building pens that we don't have to lock them
They're
in.
trying to get rid of individual attention.
Yeah, we don't have to lock them in at night because that's the purpose of a chicken pen is that it keeps stuff out as much as keeps stuff in. Like the ceiling on the new where we're building the chicken, actually the much bigger one that's about 4 times the size of what we have now. We're building a bigger one, and that one has a roof on it, so that it's exposed on 3 sides to the outdoors, but there's also a roof on the top. But there's
What's the
nothing.
roof made of?
Well, right now it's flat. We're going to replace it's plastic, but it has holes in it, so we're replacing it with a metal roof.
Because you got snow coming.
Yeah, it'll be a metal roof, so it'll slide off.
Okay.
It's the roof, the area that's over by the G10, and so 3 sides are going to be open to the outside with the wire mesh, so nothing can get in, nothing can get out, and then they'll have the little barn where the goats used to go, so they can go in there at night, but I don't wanna have to close the doors. I want them to be able to come in and out, like we do.
They should be able to do that.
Yeah, so, the Sanford and Fred, whoever won the Derby, the Penny yesterday will be able to, name the rabbits. So I
will figure out who won that?
I have to go home and log in and, tonight, when I sit there with my glass of wine.
You get it called up and you look up donors.
And then the
under donors, you look up,
the number.
you look up something that says by number.
Okay, I remember this, I just haven't done it in a while. Remember, I was the one that set it up 12 years ago, so I just have to, but I got really stumped at your password, and there's no it's a small company, so there's no forget password. And so you could go through that process. So I just called Matt.
I don't know what it is either, because I have to get on my machine and get in through, not whatever it is with a G, Google.
Yeah.
I have to be the other.
Yeah.
The other one seems to be able to remember what I am, so that I don't know what the password
Well,
is either.
I want it in the book, to the password book, so we're organized, so that, so that's on my list. I got a lot on my list, but I'm, slowly checking things off. Slowly, so it was a big win to get the bookings set up for, because that releases a lot of time for Judy, for the nursing homes.
Yeah.
So, we had a new nursing home sign up,
How was it yesterday?
yesterday.
Salem?
Salem's good. I don't remember, Judy filled out the form. There was a lot of people. The rabbits were fantastic. I had them down on the ground with this lead rope just bouncing around. They were really good, and then we put them up on a table and then could pat them on a table. This is why we need to have people on board that are seasoned, experienced. Somebody grabbed Sizzle. One of the guys grabbed Sizzle and he's like, whoa, she's big and strong. What does she do if and he took her and he squeezed her. And immediately Judy and I were on that and got Sizzle and unentangled by that guy. He was not just wanted to know what happened if you squeezed a Great Dane. And Sizzle,
you ordinarily lose the side of your face.
Right. Sizzle was just like, help! But we were both right there, because as we heard the question, and we both went, and we were there.
This is why we don't put collars on our dogs.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we don't like to have collars, because they grab, so you're on it.
Particularly when you get into some of these child places.
Yeah.
These kids are vicious.
Right.
My last biting incident was a kid biting a dog.
Right.
Wow.
That kind of stuff happens. But we were on it, and we do our best. We knock on wood. We've never had an incident. I think a bad shoulder. So I can hear music in Carlene's room or the area. There's a room right over there, and the door's open, so you can hear your neighbor. Who's met your neighbor? Mm-hmm. She's a new neighbor.
She's from Revere. Yeah. And anybody from Revere has a large, very funny family. And they're very funny.
Oh, I met her daughter.
Yeah?
Any other things that we have? Is there coyotes around there? There are coyotes around there, but I don't see how the coyote. If I sat outside the rabbit pen, I couldn't use my hands to break into it. I couldn't kick it hard enough to break it. So I don't think anything could break it.
Over aimed.
Yeah.
A lot more will happen before that happens.
Yeah. There's. The chickens.
A tree will come down on them.
Yeah, we bring the chickens. We bring the chickens in at night because there is no top to the
chickens will go in themselves.
Yes, but there's no top to where the chickens are. So stuff could, if they could climb up the side of a 6-foot wire metal fence, which would be tough, they could get in there with the chickens. But,
It's not foxes, it's a raccoon could get in there in 20 minutes.
oh yeah, probably. Oh, raccoons, never thought about those, yeah.
Raccoons.
Yeah.
And they come in and they just kill all the chickens. They eat their heads and just kill them, that's all.
Why?
They don't eat the rest of the time, I don't know. But I have heard many.
The animal kingdom is not always a nice place. I just wanted everyone to be happy. One thing I would like to figure out is, when I went to Norway, I don't know if I brought this up before, but there was no roadkill.
Really?
We drove, 4 hours out into the fjords and did not pass one single deer on the side of the road.
Wow.
I didn't see, there were deer where in the, down, where Olaf's house, or his family's house is, there were deer like, that's close to the Oslo, that's in Oslo, like, not in the city, but right
Around.
Oslo. There were deer that would wander around the neighborhood. There were neighborhood deer. There was a lot, downtown Oslo, we saw a lot of squirrels. No roadkill. And I never saw anyone picking up roadkill. No evidence of roadkill.
Does that have anything to do with the speed of driving? They drive slower over there, don't they?
I don't even think that, I didn't see one single squirrel. Like here in Massachusetts, I'm driving down, there'll be squirrels that run out and then run back and then run out and then run, like, just, and I jam them, like, they do it just to freak me out, I think. I've hit it, I hit a bird one time with a truck, just it flew right into the, and I thought, oh, I didn't hit it, but then I found it in the grill later. But yeah, so, I don't know, I don't know why that is. If someone can find that out, it's been bugging me for a while. All right, do we have any other questions for, okay, now I've lost the thing. There we go, back here. So, yeah, so that's about all we have going on. Any other questions that we haven't covered? When's your next PT? Or when you go back? How many?
Tomorrow.
5 days a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring on the Tylenol.
Have you put shoes on? Did you put your shoes on when you go
I
there?
put shoes on.
The reason I asked is because you told Judy you hadn't had your shoes on for 4 days.
That is true.
So, I don't know what that was about, but okay.
I speak truth.
All right, so when I figure all this out on who won, I'll post it out on Facebook.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll do that tonight, but I still have to feed Meredith, and then I have to go back. People are probably complaining that the goats aren't in. I gotta go bring the goats in.
Oh, goats.
Those goats. Oh boy.
Unbelievable.
Those goats, yeah. Yeah. They have a big, that paddock goes way off into the back. And that is the only, where the goats are every day, is the only paddock that can hold them in.
There is the saying, if a goat can get his head through the whole goat will get through. And they will.
Yeah, they have gotten out of everything. I'd like to put them out with the donkeys, but that's a joke.
And the trouble with the goats is that they get out, they're very inclined to turn around and get back in again.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say they do that.
Yeah, I mean, they're cute little things.
Aye.
So, yeah.
This is driving me crazy.
And the goats are, yeah, so, okay, when are you returning?
I guess it's when I'm released.
Yeah.
I gotta prove I can take care of myself. Or
Yeah.
somebody else can.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We just have to have a plan, and I think that little thing that we've discovered, that device, will help. The bathroom's a problem, so. But we're halfway through December, but it's gonna take us a while to get the place ready down in the laundry, so, yeah. So, anyways.
Have you been in contact with the guy with the floor?
No, I haven't, but, right now, all I know is he's planning on January.
And he is?
Give me his number, I'll reconfirm that, but you were the one that told me that, so it's concerning me that you're even asking me.
Yeah. He's gonna wanna stay someplace.
Well, we got the Airstream.
Really?
Airstream has heat, and it's
Okay.
ready to go.
And where are you going?
I can say it all.
Oh, you're all.
Okay, so, I think that's all we have for for tonight.
And the other thing is, Fugan sent me the damnedest bunch of flowers that really are very nice.
Oh, and she sent us the costumes for Angus when we do Christmas visits with Angus. Yes, but we haven't tried them on.
But
It's pretty. Yeah, no, I saw that.
It really is weird.
That's really nice.
It's three-dimensional.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to pick up this and I'll show you Fugan's. Oops, well, Carl, wait. Carl's making a break for it. Oh, now he's really making a break for it. Hold on.
Where are you going to go?
Carl. Come back in here. There's Carl. It's for
Carl, come in here.
There's Carl. Nope. Carl. Carl's a bad dog. Come on, go get back on your blanket. And this is from Fugan, which is very, very nice.
Yeah, let me show it. What else I did that? That's big.
This is her pile of crafts. There's the what is this going to be, a basket?
It was supposed to be a basket, but it doesn't want to be a basket.
Well, if you do a little thing here, it could,
Well, I haven't
it could
quite.
hang on.
I haven't.
Keeping herself busy. And these are the frames that are all ready to go for her fulfillment. All right, I think that's all for one day. I'm off to go feed animals, and Carl will come with me. All right, see everyone tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Bye.